Hi guys, so today we're going to take a look at the new facelifted E-Class which has the E200 and also the E300. If you look from this angle, there's a lot of changes to the front end. Okay, so this is my first time that seeing the E-Class in the flash, and it really looks good. Okay, but when I see in the videos, it is very different. But when it comes to the real life, this is totally different, and also it gives me like a old E-Class vibe. Okay, so this is how it looks. And now the main changes is the lights. Okay, these are now LED high performance. The technology may look the same, but this whole lightings is totally different than what they have carried over. Okay, two dots here and the sharp line, which gives the E-Class even more a sharp look. Okay, and these lights are thinner, wider, slimmer. So that's how I classify it. The interior looks really good for this car, you know, Mercedes-Benz logo there and this sharp thing. This was not carried over from the pre-facelifted. The pre-facelifted has a more rounder kind of lights. And another part is the grills. Okay, these grills, these are pretty, very good looking. Okay, together with a beautiful shape there. And if you notice, there's some prominent lines here, so it gives the car even more good look to it. Okay, there's some lines here, and this Mercedes-Benz logo. These are not fully laminated. So now, these are the AEB systems, cruise control, that kind of thing. And if you notice, there's a camera there. Okay, so moving to the bumpers, these are now wider so that it has a bigger opening. And if you notice, there's a chrome line here. If you notice the pictures in the press or in the brochure, it really stands out, especially with the blue color. No matter what color you pick, it stands out. And you have together with that, you have a new chrome trim. Okay, and this is now the power domes, which is only we see in the C63 Black series. But this one, look at it. If you really don't notice, but when you see in this angle, right, look at the lines, it stands out. And this angle, you can see it. Okay, but I don't know if it captures or not. I think you can see it. Okay, now the engine that it has, it is a 2.0 turbocharged engine, which is carried over from the previous one. Same horsepower, same everything, so there's no difference there. And then these rims, okay, these are 18 inches rims. They may look 17 inches to this car because this car is huge, but the rims, they are not bad, you know. They make it very simple. This one is even nicer. Michelin tires, 245/45 R18, Mercedes-Benz badge there, and you don't have any sunroof for this car, okay, because this is the entry-level E-Class. So if you want sunroof, panoramic roof, go for the E300. And rate the looks, you know, it looks great. It looks really great, but it's not as great as a C-Class or an S-Class, but it's great, you know. And if you notice, there's a 4 keyless entry. And if you notice, you have a blind spot warning now. These are the rear tires, 245/40 R18 as well. Okay, now this roof line, sloping roof line, really nice. Okay, now coming to the most big changes is this, the lights. The prominent changes is that, you know, let me come a bit behind and you can see it. Okay, look at the lights. It now continues all over to the rear end, so it makes the car new, fresh and modern, especially with this new lighting effects, you know. from the E-Class, from the C-Class, from the new S-Class. So I think you can see the new S-Class very soon. Okay, I think E200 badgings there. So to note what variant is, it no longer represents E200 means it's a 2.0. Yes, this is true. This is 2.0, but the E300 is not a 3.0 because the badges don't denote nothing. It's just the model designation. To label it as a high spec, low spec, that's the difference. There's no any big difference over it, you know. And this one, these are the rear bumpers. Okay, the rear bumpers are really clean, but look at this. This is what it's hidden. Yes, no longer exhaust pipe over here. I think it's below there. Oh no, they just covered it. Okay. Oh, there's exhaust pipe there. I think you can notice that. And this angle we don't have anything. So this is what they call exhaust, but at least they don't bend your exhaust here. You know, it makes the power there. So now let's move to the party base of the E-Class. Look at how beautiful the interior is. Argue me, this is the best interior in its segment. No doubts there. No doubts there. And this one, these are the previous seats controls which you see in the E-Class and the previous S-Class. New one, they only adapted this, but it is now electronic, so you cannot move like this. Physical buttons. These are not Burmester speakers, but they are very good. Okay, nice wrappings here. This is all PUs. You know, this aluminium trim makes it even more pretty. Look at the difference materials is. If they make it as a black, you have two options for this car: black and this color interior. You know, but I prefer this. This looks even more nicer. Look at this. You have a black, aluminium, brown color. This metal trims. It's all very good. Tailgate openers and this very nice. Okay, some features there, but it's just nice. Okay, before stepping the car, look at this. These are not the seat controls. These are the memory settings. Now I am in the E200. Yes. Now finally they updated the steering wheel. This is the new steering wheel, but the E300 comes with a different steering wheel, but they're nappa leather, so it is very soft. You know, the cabin feels it so good. Yes, it makes it very nice. Okay, look at these buttons. These are now touch capacitive. MBUX system. I think most of you no need introduction. I think most of you knows honors of the A-Class, honors of the GLC, GLA, GLB. All of them will know about this, so there's no doubts there. And then nice, this brown color seats. The seats are Artico leather. If you have dotted seats, that means it's Artico leather. Artico leather, it is more high quality than leather. And look at the mixture of the aluminium, then suddenly this beautiful contrasting open pore wood. Dynamics I like, and if you notice the big changes is the touchpad. No longer the glass piece, no longer cracks or what. So they solved the problem with this. And yeah, two wide screens, 12.3 inches. No heads-up display, but it's okay. You know? Look at how nice the steering wheel is. Okay, look at the headrest, the lights. These are now Mercedes Me. Interestingly, this now comes with a black color light headliners. Controls is the old design, but interestingly, I missed the clock. Okay, so let's move to the rear seats and see how spacious is this. Handbrakes and also light controls. All the rear seats that you have is this blinds, aluminium trim, nice contrast. Okay, now this is the interior. So yeah, more spacious lah. Look at how spacious is this. Two USB-C ports now for the MBUX cars. Okay, aircon vents, no click and lock, but it's okay. Look at how beautiful is the seats. The way they upholstered this car. You know, no seat controls, but it's okay because look at how nice is the headrest is, and I love this interior color. Okay, new armrest there. This is all new introduction from the previous Mercedes. If you are a Mercedes owner, you will sure know about this. No pillar air vents, obviously. So in terms of airflow, there will be a lag in the E200 instead of the E300. So now section below, and I will bring you to this beautiful look here. Okay, no, it doesn't look bad after they facelifted. This is the E300, very attractive. Look at how beautiful is this. Okay, because of this color man, this really shows how beautiful the car is. Okay, now for the E300, it is a different story because this one comes with an AMG Line trim. Obviously you can see that from here because of this diamond pins. These are diamond grills. no longer existed in Mercedes-Benz lineup. This is the last one. After this, they will do a star patterns, which resembles Mercedes-Benz patterns here. Look at this. These are now covered up. Okay, and this is the first time I'm seeing an E-Class with a diamond wheel after they facelifted it. Now the shape of the grille is totally different. They flip it and make it wider. That's how it changes it. Then now, multi-beam LEDs together with the sharp contrasting lines. So if you notice the E200 lights, I think I prefer the E200 lights. I will zoom in. Yes, that's the E200. And this is the E300. So much difference, right? Okay. Fenders here, look at the patterns. Look at this chrome trim. The E200 you have under there, but this one it's body colored, so it's really nice looking. Okay, so there's a big difference compared to the E200 and the E300. You may tell there's no difference, but this is a huge difference there. And this lines, again, it is standard in the E-Class. Even if you buy the E63 or the E200, you simply get the same stuff that you get, you know. One additional cameras over the E200. So that means it has advanced safety systems together with a laminated patch. Look at that. If you touch the E200, the patches will mounting up. Okay, so that's a big difference there. Lane keeping assist will be available, additional. Okay, now coming to this rims. Okay, my honest opinion about this rims, right? Okay, my serious honest opinion about this, right? Look at this. I think they should remove this, so it will look even more better. Okay, but at least look at the brake calipers. So in visual, it makes the brake calipers bigger as well as nice looking. Okay, the tires are totally different. Goodyear Eagle F1 grippy tires, 245 40R 19. These are 19 inches rims, so there's a big difference there. And I think if you're going for the E200 or the E300, it's your taste. But my taste will matches up this. Same keyless entry, 360-degree camera, so you have a camera here. Okay, there's no any dash cams obviously now. They don't give it. And look at this panoramic glass roof. There's a big difference there. Okay, there's no any shark fin antennas. If you notice Mercedes-Benz cars, there's no any shark fin antenna because that's the old technology already. And yes, now moving to the rear part. Okay, if you buy your car in cycle carriers, you will have the sticker 100 instead of 200. Now the bumpers. Okay, look at that. It is the same stuff, same blank exhaust, covered up. Okay, diffusers is here, but there's no difference with diffusers or without diffusers because they only have it too. Okay, these are the E200. Now the E200 should be slightly nicer if you are really like wanted that, but the E300 it is more like a, what I can tell, it is more nicer, you know, to look. So this is the brochures they have, very nice and kind. Look at that, in the pictures they look so good, in real life too. I'm going to jump into the interior, so I'm going to give a quick comparisons between the E200 and the car. Yes, look at it, open pore wood. Okay, beautiful Burmester additional. So with the Burmester, right, the car looks even more prettier and nicer. So there's a big difference there, you know. Look at that, the sharp cutting is no longer, because previously it was like a knife. Okay, I remember I touched most of the Mercedes-Benz car when I go to the showroom. It is sharp, but now they solve the case. Metallic buttons is together with you. So yes, Napa leather seats in the E3. Now let's move. So absolute difference there, absolute monster difference. It is very monster different. Wow, look at this, guys. I agree with you. Most of you, right? Look at that. Look at the graphics, man. This is better than anything else. Look, this is my personal opinion. The 5 Series has a very good interior as well, but this one, it is way advanced than anything. This is the big time of design. No matter the new part that they make like this is all, I don't like it, man. This is nicer. Who agrees with me? Look at the 4 icon vents, climate controls, no clock again. Look at the new steering wheel. You know, this 4-spoke design, so futuristic. Best steering wheel that they have designed, but I prefer the old one. You know, beautiful. but this is now fully digital, man. Okay, look at that, mirrors there, lightings, and yes, that's panoramic roof. You know how changes is it? Without ambient lights, this itself is the ambient lights and sunlight. So in the morning time, you can off this. Obviously, it is not fully on, and this is also a sunroof as well. Very good there. Now let's start the system. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Okay, look at that.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
Navigation.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you with it right now.
System there, live traffic with there. So this is now touchscreen. Yes, finally a E-Class with a touchscreen. Okay, let's go to what menu first. Yes, look at that. Seat kinetics all will be available this. So yes, look at that. This feels like an iPhone. Okay, this is nice. You know, this is also very nice. You know, I love this interior. Black color liner as well. So this is finally Napa leather seats. So if you notice, it's more rougher but it's softer. This one, if you don't have dots, that means it's not articles. Okay, articles they have dots. 7 airbags in this car. Okay, no heads-up display again, but that's not the matter. You have a stitched dashboard instead of a fake PU's kind of dashboard. Okay, now this one, wireless charger, additional here. Okay, USB port with an Apple CarPlay connectivity. It's very nice screen there. Now let's move to the rear seats. Controls. This is the lights. Okay, climate controls, zone adjuster, and all of them is really nice here. Okay, now these are another part here. 2 USB ports. Okay, these are now 3-zone climate control instead of the 2-zone climate control. Okay, look at that. Blinds again. This blind sometimes, if you cannot do it very well, it may happen like this. But now I have adjusted it in the nice angle, so it covers all over. So I think, yeah, you can hear some sounds. Leather stitched again. Look at that. It's nice tweeter. Okay, and those there, you have a B pillar air vent spine. Look at that. It is something new because previously it don't feels like this. Slopey. Okay, seats very nice. The angle that I'm sitting is very good. Okay, AMG carpets, but look at how huge is the tunnel is.